Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome to Lerwick in the Shetland Islands. Just panning the camera around and let you see here. So we're just down by the harbour. The harbour actually goes all the way round, it goes all the way around there. Quite a big harbour, see a lot of ships in there, fishing vessels. There's the Northlink ferries there. Over there, that's the island of Bressie in the background. So yeah, I'm going to take a wee wander around here, show you some things. Probably won't take long, it's not a very big place, but nice here, different from where I've filmed before. The way of life here is a lot different from the mainland and the UK and in Scotland. It's a lot more laid back and chilled. It's a sort of older way of life here. It's Sunday, so a lot of the shops and stuff are actually shut on Sunday. It's a religious sort of thing. Other places you get it in, not so much in Orkney. I've been told Orkney, because Orkney's became quite touristy. They kind of open up on a Sunday, but like the Western Isles, say like Skye, Uist and Harris, they kind of follow the same rules. You'd be lucky if you find a shop open, like even a normal grocery shop. Shops here do actually, some of them are open on a Sunday, but not all day. Yeah, I was going to take a wander now into the town centre. Like I said, it won't take long, and I'll point out a few interesting things. Well, hopefully they're interesting to you all. Nice bit of artwork here at the bus station. Things that Shetland's famous for: ponies, people, sheep, birds, fishing, and well, whales. There is a lot of whale watching here. First video when I was down at Sunbury, I kind of pointed that out. You do see a lot of whales here. So here's like a wee overview of the town there. We are round about, where are we? Round about here. Gonna go round, down. This is the old harbour here. Go around, have a wee look at that. So these walls here, this is actually Fort Charlotte, and this used to be the boundary for the sea. All this land out here, see all to the left here, these buildings, the road there, this has all been reclaimed from the sea and built out. So this used to be the sea line. This fort was the sea line at one point, and they've kind of reclaimed it and built out. A lot of the town harbour, they've added bits on it over the years. A lot of it was done when the oil and gas was found in the North Sea. As you imagine, the oil and gas industry up here is pretty big. They've built new bits onto the harbour as the years went on. They've actually just quite recently done another bit. There's the ferry that goes over to Bressie, one of the islands. So when you come out, when you get the ferry in from Aberdeen or from Orkney, you'll come into Lerwick Bay and you see Bressie on your right hand side and Lerwick on the left. Get a better look at Fort Charlotte there. Still see the guns. And we're just coming into what, Commercial Street, or as they call it, the High Street, but you will see that it's going to be really quiet here because it's a Sunday, and majority, if not all, the shops will be shut. said, really quiet. It's actually quite spooky. There's only a couple of shops open. The ones that are open are like the chain ones. Certainly not many people walking about with a camera. Famous hotel here, it's the Queen's Hotel. Don't know if the camera kind of pointed out that's the hairdresser's called Cool Cuts, but from a distance it looks like it says something else. I actually used to get my hair cut there when I was wee. I was actually born here. I lived here for first just under 10 years of my life. So I kind of, it's a bit of a walk down memory lane for me. I've not been back up here since I was a wee boy. So it's good to see the place I was born and grew up in. Hasn't changed a lot. A few extra houses and that's about it. It's still a very quiet, laid back way of life. Just coming down now into the middle of a commercial street. There's Island Ladder. If you know, you know. TikTok famous place. You get your puff and poo. Spooky walking about here during on a Sunday. There's nobody about. It's good though. It's good to get the camera out. It's a bit weird filming in your own country. People can hear it and they can hear what you're saying and they kind of know what you're saying. It's not like filming abroad or anything. We'll go down now. We'll go down to the old harbour. It's just down here on our left hand side. Like I said, this is going to be a quick video. I'll try and make it as long and interesting as I can, but there's only so much in a small town that you can really show. This is us down by the old harbour here. Normally you see big cruise ships out there in the summer month. There was one in on Friday, but as far as I know they don't tend to come in too much at the weekends because everything's shut. Just back there, that was a wee beach that a lot of people tend to go to, but there was folk swimming there. I didn't really want to go down there and film it too much in case they thought it was a bit of a weirdo. You can see there's a Viking longboat off there. See right down over the old harbour towards the new harbour. Viking longboat, or galley to give it its proper name. Viking Lore, the Norslow's a big thing here. January you get the Uphelliar festival, which is Uphelliar means Festival of Fire. You see that a lot in the news where they dress up as Vikings and they burn the galley or the longship. Big celebration up here. Used to get the day off school for it. It was always good fun. I need to come back up one day and actually see it. Meant to be really good for a good swally as well. People up here, they know how to have a good time. Just have a wee walk down here towards the pier here. Guy's Pier, formerly Copeland's Pier. If you know, you know. Water's so clear here. That's Bressay, the island of Bressay over in the background there. We're just heading out to what they call, this is called the Nab. This is actually the bottom of Nab Road. There's the sound of Bressay there. There's the North Sea over there. Get a lot of the cruise ships, the really big ones, a lot of them can't come into the harbour, so you'll get ones that'll berth out here, some of them even out over there. It's because the draft in them's too big for the harbour. The smaller ones can come in. That's just where we're going, just over there in the distance. Just down at the Nab Point now, you can see rock pools, part of an old harbour there. Beautiful. Just got to take a wee walk up to the wee top of the hill and head back into town. A few more things to see there, and that'll wrap this video up. Basically, there isn't a great deal to see here, but as you can see, the things that you do see here, the scenery, the coastline, it is beautiful. I'm not being biased because I'm from here. It is a beautiful part of the world, this. Oh, just walk the way up this hill. I try not to fall because it's a bit wet. Yeah. One thing I will say about Lerwick and Shetland is it's very clean and tidy here. I know I go on about that in my videos, but that is spotless here. People seem to take a bit of pride, a bit more pride in their local area than they do in, say, the mainland where I'm from. Just heading back in towards Lerwick town now. You can see off in the distance there that's the Gilbert Hospital. That's where I was born. And might just make out over there, that is Clickaman Loch, and you've got Clickaman Broch in there. In the first video from Shetland, I can't explain what a broch is, a wee sort of circular Scottish style house. Just heading back in now. The wind's picked up a major bit here, so I don't know how well the camera will pick me up. Still a nice day though. Nobody out apart from me. And we're at Lerwick Town Hall now, and the War Memorial. The street names here, so this is King Eric Street, but King Eric's spelt the Norse way. We've got St Magnus Street just down the bottom, and I've just came up St Olaf Street. So all the kind of street names here kind of give nod to the island's Norse heritage. Better look at the town hall there. The town hall, it's famous for its beautiful stained glass windows. If it was open, I would take you in and show you, but like everyone else, it's shut here. It was opened in 1883, and they raised money for it by selling shares and holding dances. Heading down to the last wee stop now. We're heading down to Clickaman Broch, which is in the Clickaman Loch. The Broch in the Loch. Don't ask me to say that too quickly. this will be our final wee stop off on this whirlwind tour of Lerwick. That building, you can see the white one, that's the main sort of leisure centre of the island. Building there to the left of that, that's the new high school and accommodation block for people that stay in the outer islands. It's too far for them to come to go to school, so they've built decks for them here basically. So we'll get a little look at the rock here in a minute. So we're just entered in the rock here. The water table was actually lowered a couple of hundred years ago, because there used to be just a very narrow causeway to get into it. But like the land there, that farm and that's on over the right, that was all water at one point. Between 2,000 and 2,500 year old this. Walls here are like ramparts in a castle. Oh, I need to watch my heat. Again, the stonework's amazing. Solid. Can we go in here? Oh, this is quite narrow. This is very, very narrow. And we're in the middle. So well preserved considering how old it is. And like that's a wee tour of Lerwick and Shetland over. Hopefully you found it interesting. I know it's maybe not the hat for going off here, the most interesting video that I've ever made, but I thought I'd bring the camera and let you see what it's like here, let you see some of the landscape, give you an insight to the way of life up here. It's, like I said, it is a bit different. It's been good on a personal note for me to be up here again. Like I said, I was born here, I lived here for the early part of my life. It's good to be back, to see things that I can only really vaguely remember as a child. But yeah, hopefully you found it interesting, and would recommend that you come to visit here. I mean, I don't really know anybody that's ever been here apart from my family and a few distant relatives. It's not somewhere that people, when they think of islands in Scotland, they always think of going to Mull or Skye or even Orkney. Come here. It is a bit of a faff to get here, I will admit. It's expensive. Flying here's a joke. The boat can be, if you want a cabin or taking a car, it can be expensive. But it's a beautiful place. Different, like I said, different way of life up here. Incredible scenery. The roads here, if you're into your driving, amazing. Brilliant. Great place to drive. But yeah, I'm going to wrap that up there. I'll get the boat back to Aberdeen tonight. Back to work on Tuesday. Been a short trip this. But yeah, thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.